Y'all, it's been a long 4 months. I have so much to talk about. And at the same time, not a lot to talk about. But without further ado, let's get right into it. First, I just want to say, whether it's your first time watching me or not your first time, welcome in. My name is Juan, and you're watching Juan More Ride. I created this channel to really share my passion of theme parks with other people. So I travel the country just going to theme parks, riding rides, eating good food, meeting people, and just enjoying my time, because honestly, theme parks are my outlet. It's like my happy place. And boy, have we been doing some theme parking this year. And yeah, that's a word, I just created it, so book that. So essentially 4 months ago, I tried to do a video on New Year's resolutions. Bad idea, because what ended up happening, I broke it, just like I feel like everybody breaks the New Year's resolutions, right? I had a whole plan of how I wanted to do this channel, what I wanted to accomplish this year, and it's still only April, so we still have time to do what we want to do. But y'all, life has been lifing, personally, professionally, the whole 9 yards. Nothing terrible. It's just been really hard these past few months. And before I get any further into this video, I just want to say it's okay to not be okay. I feel like sometimes we get into the hustle and bustle of life and we forget to check on ourselves. And so this is your reminder. There's always somebody out there to help you. There's always somebody out there to be by your side. It's okay to not feel like yourself, but it's important to find the things that can get you back to where you're meant to be. And that's kind of what I dealt with for the past few months. Just being really transparent with you guys, and just want to let you know I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm living life. But sometimes, you just got to take a break and sit down and just reevaluate where you are in life. So the purpose of this video today is to give y'all updates on what's been going on since my last video, which was the New Year's resolution video. If you haven't seen it already, check it out. But don't hold me to that, because everything that was in that video has fallen through. So don't hold me to that video, but there's plenty of other videos you can watch on my playlist. But yeah, so theme parks have started to reopen. The temperatures are getting warmer, and I'm just so excited because that means we get to be outside and just enjoy our time, see new attractions, new food, new festivals. It's just a really great time to be at the theme parks. It's my outlet, it's my happy place, and I for sure am all here for it. I've done several trips recently since March. That includes Busch Gardens, Tampa, Carowinds in North Carolina, Six Flags Over Georgia, Fun Spot, and Disney. So let's start with the Disney trip, because that was really my first big trip of the season so far. And honestly, y'all, it was much needed. Okay, let's reemphasize that. Much needed. Okay, right place, right time, great company, the whole 9 yards. I just really enjoyed that trip. I did so many things that I've never done before that I honestly wish I could make another video on it. But to be honest with you, I was not trying to record as much. I was just trying to be there. I was trying to be in the moment. And I have to say, I want to give out some shout outs before I continue with this part of the video, because the company is what made my trip so worth it. London, Amy, Carrie, Jesse, John, Wandering Fam, Dream Along With Us, or I guess Always Dreaming, Wessica Way, Maria and Sassy, Uche. Gosh, I'm blanking out on a lot of people. If you were there for that trip, thank you. You really did make it worth my while. Oh, Miriam, Olivia, Nelson, Jackie, Chris. Honestly, the list goes on and on and on. But it was just so worth it. It was so nice to be around friends, lifelong friends. I really had a blast. I tried new foods I normally don't do. I was being, and I feel like sometimes that's what people forget when they book Disney trips. I understand you have families. It may be your first time going. It may not be your first time going. You have a plan. You have a budget. I get that. For me, I went going solo. It was just really nice to just be and not have a plan. Yes, there were places I wanted to be at certain times, but I was very flexible with it, and I think that's what made it worth it, because there were things that happened during my trip that I wasn't expecting, and it was amazing, and I enjoyed it, and I can't wait for my next trip back, because it really was something special. So after that, the next kind of trip that I took was to Tampa for a birthday celebration. Full disclosure, wasn't going to go to Busch Gardens. It kind of happened accidentally. There was kind of like a lull in our celebration. And so, some of my friends wanted to do one thing, some of them wanted to do another thing. And so I took it upon myself. I was like, well, hey, I'm in town for a short period of time. We're only a few minutes from Busch Gardens, Tampa. Why not? So that's what I did. I went to Busch Gardens, and honestly, it was, again, really fun. Busch Gardens, Tampa is one of those parks that I feel needs to get more credit than it deserves. Or, that's not right. It deserves more credit. And I think purely as a theme park guy, somebody that loves roller coasters, I feel like their collection of roller coasters is second to none. So after the Busch Gardens trip, the next trip I went to was Carowinds, and oh my god, I just realized I forgot two people, Sarah and Dell. Thank you as well for being there at Disney. That was, you guys were just, you're an amazing couple. And actually, the reason why I bring them up is because I got to hang out with them at Carowinds in Charlotte, North Carolina. Another park that I love, Fury 325. If you haven't seen, I've already done a Carowinds trip where I kind of touched more on the different everything Carowinds, from Fury 325, and I don't even remember what it's called now. It used to be called Intimidator, but the name has changed, and Afterburn, and all the rides there. So yeah, I got to hang out with them, and we rode some rides and just had a blast. I love Carowinds. I love that it's so close. I love that Fury 325 is so close to me, because that is one of my top 10 coasters by far. I would argue top 5. Check out some of my other videos. I have longer videos on Busch Gardens. I have a video on Universal Studios. I have a video on Carowinds, Kings Island, Cedar Point, just some of the trips that I've taken in the recent years since I started this channel. So that will do it for today. Until next time, hope to see you. Bye.